Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vazquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second here tonight, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Now the first pitch here from Price. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
Batting
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman.
Digging in now, Miguel Andujar. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. The guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust, to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. 1 down. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Benintendi.
Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty steady.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Vasquez is camped under this one. 1 down.
Batting 7. First baseman.
Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Price starts him with a strike. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Benintendi going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
Here's Echeverria now.
Echeverria.
He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Pierce is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His second of the game, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Steve Pierce.
In now, Steve Pierce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Batting six.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Fouled off. Now the 0-2 from Price. Popped him up. Pierce moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Gordon.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Tanaka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Striding in, Christian Vasquez. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Nunez, the runner at third with no outs. Popped him up. Tanaka over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Snap throw to first.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Again to first. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit on the ground out to short. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's a second-year big leaguer.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Benintendi has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Price. And that's in there for a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Bogaerts is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Steve Pierce now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot that time for Steve Pierce. His first homer here in the series, and it's a 7-2 game now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Sanchez might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. We're through 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Drew Pomeranz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Third baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Ranging back is Bradley, and it's off the Green Monster. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber
25.
Torres. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Here's Echeverria now. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Up next for the
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Popped him up. Pierce has room in foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Last half. Digging in for his second at bat, Eduardo Nunez. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he got him swinging. Christian Vasquez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Jackie Bradley.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Kinsler for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Pomeranz has his target. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hard on the ground toward short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. In there, and it's even at 1. And It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Hit to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tyler Thornburg.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pop high in the air. Nunez is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The second baseman, number 5.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. David Robertson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And it's not going to help them. It's 11. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 0-1 delivery. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's Brett Gardner now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. This is in the air out to straightaway center. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Throw down to second. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Again down to second. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In to score, the runner from third. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-1. Short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from Boston after this. The historic old State House here in Boston. Welcome back to baseball here at Fenway Park. Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. Makes the play, one away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
The batter, third baseman.
Ready for another chance, Miguel Andujar. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Popped him up. Pierce is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for one. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees are out in front, 12-4. Dylan Betances enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's J.D. Martinez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The pitch. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Voigt on the move. And that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Breaking ball in for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Echeverria has a play. 2 gone.
First baseman, number 25.
Riding in once again, Steve Pearce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ian Kinsler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Again to first, but he's back in safely.
0-2.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Pierce, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
12-4 is the final in this game. The New York Yankees are playing home run derby in this one as they combine for 8 homers in the game. Masahiro Tanaka earns the victory on the mound. David Price was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more